Hello, everyone. Welcome to our brief introduction about the Students Association. I am Chidozie Waigwe, your student president, and with me today is.
My name is Wilfred Obi, the Vice President representing the School of Computing, Engineering, and Built Environments.
Yeah, the always active vice president. So we're talking about all we do at the Students Association, and here's a snapshot of our Students Association building. So we are the fifth building in the university, and we are connoted with with the letters NH. And if you know where the ARC gym is in the university, we are just directly opposite the gym. So you could always see us whenever you're close to the gym. And so there's lots of activities that happens at the Students Association building, just as you can see from this slide. We've got a social learning space where students could come interact with themselves. You just feel free, sit down, have fun chats with your friends or mates. And we've got computers as well, so you could study even at the Students Association. We've got the welcome desk, we've got the reunion bar, which is where we have all our activities and where we gave you the free lunch some days ago. So if you were there, you know the reunion bar. We've also got Radio Caley, which is our radio station, and we've got the advice center where you could come seek advice from time to time, be it academic or non-academic. And there's also the sports center of the Students Association where you could see the traverse wall, the basketball court, the outside gym, and our offices as well. So feel free to walk into the Students Association and speak to any member of the full-time officers or any member of staff who you would want to communicate with.
Yeah, here we have the four full-time officers. Actually, every year, four officers standing for election, three representing the three schools we have, and then one being the student president. And to my far right there is the student president Chidozie, followed by Jennifer Bali representing the School of Health and Life Sciences. Then I'm just at the middle there, representing the School of Computing, Engineering, and Built Environment. And then to my far left is Solomon Ajala. He's the one representing the School of Glasgow School of Business. Then we have what we call the student voice, and their duty actually is to hold all the officers to account, which is four of us. They decide our policy, they decide our campaign for the year, and then we usually hold four meetings with the student voice every year.
So here's some fun stuff we do at the Students Association, and it's called Ideas. The university and the Students Association recognizes the fact that no man is an island of knowledge, and as such, we realize that students from time to time would have contributions that they would want to see implemented in the university, and that's the birthplace of ideas. So, if there's something you want to see happening in the university, or if there's something that's happening that you do not really like, be it a social happenstance or an academic activity or something you just do not like or something you like, go to the Students Association website, which you could see on the screen just there, gcustudents.co.uk, and put in an idea. When you put in an idea, if he has up to 10 thumbs up or 10 likes, the idea is going to be discussed in student voice, which is what Wilfred just talked about. And when it's discussed, if it is passed as student voice, we, the full time officers, have a mandate to take your idea to the university management, and your idea could just be implemented as a policy. So feel free to use your ideas when you have contributions or when you have comments as to what you would want to see happen or something you want to see taken off the system. Oh, and to the big one, GCU Academic Rep Structure. So every department in GCU has got students, and the students of every class have got a class rep. Now, the class representatives are very integral to the work we do at the Students Association because the class reps are the direct link between us and what happens in the departments. So at the Students Association, we have very good trainings we give to class reps, and these trainings are such that the class reps would have the capacity to navigate you all through your time as a student in your department, and also to ensure that you guys in your department have the best of time. So the class reps are work in close relation with us, and they also feed back information to the departmental reps and the faculty reps who feed information back to the full-time officers. And this information, we take them to the university management. So even if there's a small issue or something going wrong in your course or your class, feel free to speak to your class rep, as that information, when it goes up to us, we will take it to the university management. And that's how the Students Association works. We take your information, we take it to the university management and ensure that they act on it.
There you go. We have the advice center in the Student Association here. Um, whatever advice you need, they are there for you, and they are very confidential, and independent advice and support will be given to you. Um, we have academic representation advice, how to also submit a complaint, harassment advisors. They are also present here. We have what we call first responder, gender-based violence. We have advice for there. Then, of course, we also have free condom and sanitary pads, for students who may need it. Then we have what we call the Nightline. Nightline is actually, we have people who are trained, and they are all GCU students. Whatever we do here in the student association is actually student led, and we work together with University of Glasgow and Strathclyde. We are open 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Monday to Friday, term time, and then the contact number is there on your screen, 01413349516. Talk line, or you can also visit them at www.glasgowstudentsnightline.com.
We have what we call the representation network. Now, there's a couple of representation networks in the Students Association, and you might want to wonder, what do they do? Why are they here? So, we recognize the fact that students who come to GCU identify into different social strata, and we recognize that we've got women who might want to relate with their fellow women due to for them to get to understand themselves even better. We've got disabled students in school who would probably want to have a group where they could share ideas and just talk about things that affect them and how to make themselves better. We've also got the LGBT plus group of students who would also want to be form a group of within themselves and just make the best out of their time. So at the Students Association, we have representation networks, which are groups representing the different diversity networks we have on campus. So feel free, if you identify as any of the above, if you're a care experience student, feel free to join the care experience students network, the women's network, the ethnic diversity network. And these are sure ways by which you can interact with new students like yourselves, by which you could also network and make lifelong friends. So representation networks are very good avenues by which you meet students who also identify as you do. So feel free to join the representation networks. They are very crucial and important. Moving on, the student leadership program. At GCU, we recognize the fact that students are naturally leaders in their own respects. And what better way to make a student feel like a leader than actually training the student to be a leader? So we have what we call the student leadership programs, which are a series of workshops organized by the Students Association in partnership with Social Enterprise Academy of Scotland. And we train students to become better leaders. So if you're interested in leadership, the Student Leaders Program is something you need to attend.
At the Students Association, we have the sports club. We have around 30 sports club, and they are all student led. We have volunteers who come in to get involved. It is open to all GCU students. Weekly socials, events, and features are all available. Societies. We have over 60 societies for you to choose from. There are many different types of societies. We have the hobby based, cultural, liberation, politics. It's welcoming to all GCU students. Students can start their own society if you feel the one you want to belong is not among this 60 that is already there.
Okay, the Edit magazine. So for 13 years running, the GCU Students Association has actually had a magazine which is independently produced by students who belong to the Edit, and they produce this magazine, and the magazine cuts across various topics which affect students in GCU and also the wider community. So, if you're someone who is interested in harnessing your writing skills, who is interested in harnessing your publishing skills, the Edit is the place for you to be because they write so professionally. I get astonished sometimes when I see the write-ups. I think it's from some national newspaper and stuff. The Edit magazine is somewhere you need to be if you love to write and if you would want to contribute to the good work they do. And now, if you're not into writing, if you're into speaking, you should be into one, I guess. Radio Cali is the place for you. So we've got a radio station in GCU where we have the opportunity to talk about everything we want to talk about. And student radios are usually fun because that's an avenue to just speak. So if you want to be a member of Radio Cali, feel free to come around. Besides being a member of the radio station and also joining to make um, presentations, you also get to learn how to produce presentations and all. You learn how to be in a radio station. And who knows, after GCU, you could want to follow up on the career. So, Radio Cali is a place where you could get all of those skills. And even if you are not joining Radio Cali, please listen to all the programs that come from Radio Cali because they are always very interesting and informative.
Now we have the Teaching Award. The Teaching Award is our annual event where we provide positive feedback about learning and teaching here in GCU. It's a chance for GCU students to thank and promote outstanding teaching. Different lecturers have been nominated, and we have different categories of award being given out, and these are all student led. Fun, 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 fun. I love this. We have the Union Bar and Grill. Student Association building is just located here within the building, just the level 1 of the building. Sorry, it is open between 11 a.m. in the morning to late around 9 p.m. in the evening, Monday to Friday. We have play pool, we have some food, we have drinks. You can just come there and gist away with your friends and colleagues in school. It's a fun place to be. I really recommend this place for you.
Well, I know he was going to recommend the reunion bar because he likes to go to the reunion bar. So I know you must have seen some people around the university wear the university hoodies, and you must be wondering, how did they get the hoodies? You're just about to learn how to get yours. So the hoodies are sold for a token of £25, and they're actually worth more than £25. And you can order for the hoodies from the GCU website, gcustudents.co.uk, and the hoodies are going to be delivered to your doorstep free of charge. Free of charge. So order a hoodie from the website, and it comes in a couple of colors, so you could select which color resonates to your personality even better, and get a hoodie for yourself. Represent GCU when you step out with your friends, and have them asking, "What university do you attend?" "Oh, that's my university on my hoodie." Um, and yeah, we've also got the totem card. So the Totem card is the UK's number one student discount card. And this is actually very, very efficient because if you're someone who shops, who travels, who goes buying things, your Totem card qualifies you for a lot of discounts in your shopping. So I'd really recommend you get a Totem card, and over time, all the discounts put together might be so much you'd be amazed. Get a Totem card and let's get these discounts running.
Finally. We have our website, www.gcustudents.co.uk. This is just a summary of all we have been discussing so far. Visit our website, and then from our website, you can attend or book for an event. You can join a society, sports club, or volunteer. You can stand in and vote in our elections. Yes. And then you can also submit an idea, as Chidozie earlier said. You can submit an inquiry to our advice center and be sure that you get an answer immediately. You can also log in and change your email communication preferences. If you have recently completed your GC registration, then your detail might take a couple of weeks to be passed to Student Association to be able to log into it. So whatever you need, please make Student Association your home because you belong here. Thank you.
Yeah, and we're happy to be with you today. Like, just echoing what Wilfred has said, the Students Association is the place where everything happens. This is where you catch all the fun you want to catch on campus. This is where you meet your lifelong friends. This is where you maybe link up. If you're a guy and you're wanting to meet up with someone else, you could come here and make friends. Come here and have the best of times. And I assure you, you will have fun. Until we see you again, from myself, Chidozie, and Wilfred to you, it's bye now. You have a
Bye.
great day ahead.
Love you guys.